Hello guys, welcome to the channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are gonna do the tips, tricks, hidden features, and settings organ video of the Iqoo Z6 Lite. So guys, this is the stellar green color, 4GB, 64GB of the Iqoo Z6 Lite. And the first things first, that's the Google dialer. So you can see by default it comes with the Google dialer, but you can set the Vivo dialer. Just open up your dialer. So you can see this is the Google dialer, and whenever you do a call recording, it gives an annoying announcement like this call is now being recorded. So you all need to go to the settings, and then you go to the apps, and upon here you can see enable alternate phone and contacts. And once you enable this option, you can see this is the Vivo dialer you have enabled, and you can just set now. And you can see the second one is the Vivo dialer, just set this one. And now you can see that this is the Vivo dialer, so you can do the call recording without any announcements. So that's really cool. Now let's check the most interesting features. Now let me lock my phone. I'm just drawing an E over here, and you can see it would be opening my albums right away. You can see it opens my albums, and if I just swipe down like this, it would open the camera. As you guys can see, it opens the camera. So how to assign these at a glance? You can see if I just draw an F like this, it would open the Facebook right away. And 1 2 3 4 is my pin, and you can see Facebook opens. So how to set it up is just go to the settings and just go to the options, shortcuts and accessibility, and upon here you can see an option called smart motion. So just tap over here and select the smart wake. So these are the functions which is in the smart wake. You can see swipe down to take a photo, draw F to launch a Facebook, and then we are getting an option called draw E. It is currently set to wake albums, and you can set it to any of the application which is installed on your phone. So and we have few more options like draw M, swipe horizontally to change music, so make useful of that. And then we have smart screen on and off, that is just raise to wake, double tap to turn on and off the screen, so that is also available. And the next thing is shake to turn on the flashlight whenever your phone is in the home screen as well as on the lock screen. That means in the lock screen you can just shake to turn on the flashlight, so that is also available over here. And then let's go back to the settings and let's find out the other features like S capture, that means a 3-finger swipe. So that's the screenshot. And then the smart split, that means using two applications in one window would be like this. If I just open the Chrome and if I just do a 3-finger swipe up, it would ask for my second application. So if I just choose messages, you can see instantly I can use messages as well as browse the Chrome also. So you can see both at the same time. So once it is in this, you can see an option like this which enables to switch between these applications. So you can see now the Chrome is on the bottom and the messages on the top, and you can have a plus option. That what does is it would be making a shortcut of the messages along with the Chrome application. You can see this is the Chrome plus messages. So once I just tap over here, it would open in the Chrome along with the messages at the same time. So that's an easy shortcut for this split screen window. Then the next is if you want to open any other application, just you need to tap over here on that four dot icons, and then you can select the other application which you want to which would be opening in the split screen view. Okay. Then we have the quick action. That means whenever you can just press and hold the volume down button to access a specific. That means if your phone is locked, then just press and hold the volume down button. You can assign either these 5 of these functions, and you can see if you just select the open app, you can assign to any of your applications in your phone. So that's also really cool. And then we have the press and hold the power button. You can set it to either Google Assistant or your power and emergency menu. And the next thing would be the flash notifications. So that means whenever you receive an incoming call, the rear camera flash would be blinking. That's a feature which is outdated and might be useful for someone. And then we have one-handed mode, just give an inward outward swipe. That means swipe inward then outward quickly. So you can see the mode would be activated, and you can have an option called resize and all. So that's also really cool. The Iqoo Z6 Lite comes with the Snapdragon 4 Gen 1. And you can see it is also have the game ultra game mode option also available. So you can have the esports mode, and then so that means give more precise controls. And then we have the frame rate priority option over here. Then we have the game quality and sound effects customization. Then we have the 4D game vibration, which is only supported in few applications. And whenever you have some high intensity, it means high performance application, just no games are in ultra game mode, just add those games to the ultra game mode to give the maximum performance out of the phone. Okay, now let's look at the other features which is really important. That's the app lock, app hide and app clone. So let's go to your security. So you can see an option called privacy and app encryption, which contains these features. So first of all, you need to set a privacy protection password. So I have already set a privacy protection password. After setting the privacy protection password, you can have these two options like app encryption and app hide. So app encryption is basically the app lock. So if I just locked my Chrome, so you can see the currently Chrome is locked, and if I just open the Chrome, you can see either uses my fingerprint and all or face, and you can see each and every time when the Chrome is opened, it would be asking for my face. But how to set that? By default it won't comes like that, so you need to go to your, let me type app encryption. You can see app lock type. So by default it would be on the 1 minute after screen is locked or app is closed. So you need to switch that to when the screen is locked or app is closed. So instantly each and every time when you locked the app, instantly it would be automatically gets locked, exited. Even if you exited the app, it would be automatically locked. So that's the app encryption. Next is how to hide an application. Just tap the hide app option and you can see, let me hide this share chat option, which I'm not sharing and Snapchat. Okay, and just done that. And you need to do a 2-finger swipe on the home screen. So it would be asking for my face, and you can see those hidden application would be seen there. So that's also really cool. And now let's look at the next thing, that would be the app clone or dual app feature. So you can see settings, open apps, and you can see app clone, and just enable the applications which supports over here. The list would be over here, whichever application supports dual apps or app clone. So just turn on that, then you have Facebook 1 plus Facebook 2. Okay. This is the 4GB 64GB variant of the Iqoo 6 Lite, and it have an option called additional 1GB of RAM can be used from the internal storage to make it 4 plus 1 5GB of RAM. So if you are really into storage, you can just disable this feature, then you can use the 64GB in total, which after the system usage. Okay. Next, one of the interesting thing, as I already mentioned in the shortcut accessibility, you have an option called smart screen and off. You can have an option called raise to wake. When the raise to wake is turned on, make sure you can have another option called let me show you the security. Just take the face and let me type my pin 1234 is my pin, and you can see stay on unlock screen after unlocking. So if I just disable this, what happens is that whenever just I lock the phone, so I just keep my phone without pressing any button, instantly it would be reaching my home screen. So I just pick up my phone and you can see instantly the phone goes to the home screen. So that's really cool. Without any pressing any buttons, you can instantly goes there. So that's also really cool. Okay, and the next thing would be in this dynamic effects. You can see the customization of the fonts is in this location. So enhance dynamic effects, which gives some animations, and home screen entering and unlocking animations. That means it's a sort of third-party app launcher like feature. And then we have the facial recognition animation, so that it's maybe customization. And then we have the charging animation, so that means it's a set of few of the customizations option is also available. And then we have a feature called notification history, which is notifications. So that means when we receive any of the notifications, suppose we receive a WhatsApp message and the third party deleted for everyone, but once it's received in your phone, even after that gets deleted, it would be shown over here. So you can see the message with the current timestamp. Even if you dismiss or clear the notification, it would be arrived, or even if the third party deletes it, it would be still appears over here. So that's a really cool feature. So that's also this option is available. Then we have the display and brightness, which we can have an eye protection mode. That means emits the harmful light and all. Then we have the screen colors upon here. I would be suggesting to put on the bright for the maximum vibrancy, because it's an LCD display, so making the putting to bright gives the maximum vibrant colors. And then you can have an option called screen refresh rate. You can switch between 60, 90 or 120. I definitely recommend to put in 120 rather than the smart switch. Actually, smart switch optimizes it really well, but actually if you are not really into the battery consumption, then you can directly use the 120 Hz for the maximum smoothness all the time. Then we have the font size and display sizes. You can increase or decrease the sizes as well as the display sizes. Along with that, you can have the font style. And then on the status bar, you can see if you need to know how much Mbps downloading and uploading is, of course, you can just turn on the display real-time network speed. And if you want to show the battery percentage, just turn on the battery percentage icon over here, and it will be showing the battery percentage also. That's also really cool. And then we have the dark mode over here, so you can see dark mode. So you can notice that this I'm using my full screen just navigation. How to set it up? Then go to the settings, and then system. Then you can see system navigation, and by default it would be a 3-button navigation. Just switch to this navigation, and you can see you can hide the bottom bar also. So if I just disable that, you can see a small bar is appears, but actually I am well aware of that, so I just disable that. So just swipe up for the home, just swipe up and stop at the middle for the reasons, and just swipe right or swipe left for the back. So that's really cool to use. And so that's it regarding the system navigation. Now let me just show you some features of the home settings. So you can see few of the options are available over here, and I would be suggesting the first one would be the home screen drawer style. And if you want conventional launcher without any drawer, you can switch to standard, then you won't having any separate app launcher and all. And the next thing is swipe downwards on home screen. So that means if you swipe downwards, and normally it would be appearing the global search, and if you want to switch to the notification panel, then you need to just go to the home settings and swipe downwards on home screen to the notification center, then you are good to go. Okay, then we have the lock screen and wallpaper options over here, which can have the themes, wallpaper, UI color, which can changes the UI, or you can have some sort of, see, you can have a few of the customization option over here. Then we have the lock screen settings. We can have the lock screen poster, and based on your type of customization, you can customize between what all wallpaper should be appearing each and every time when you unlock the phone. That's also really cool. Then we have a add to text on the lock screen, and I just put the Godislav. So you can see when I just lock my phone, you can see you can see Godislav would be appearing over there. So that's also nice. And you can either customize the phone left shortcut and right shortcut. You can see currently the left shortcut is phone and right shortcut is the camera. You can also reassign that to other functions over here itself. And then we have the simple mode, which basically uses big app icons, big fonts and all, to make use of old people, also very easy to use the phone and all. And then we have the camera, and upon here you can see the portrait mode options, and we have tons of customization called filter, beauty and bokeh. So you can see filters can be applied like this, really cool. And then we can have the option for the beautification mode, and tons of features. You can see tons of features along with some posture options are available. And we have the bokeh mode, that means the depth effect can be adjusted over here. And in photo also we can have the option, and we can have the macro mode over here. So that's also really cool. And then we have the framing lines, the frames 4:3, 16:9 can be adjusted over here. And then we have the video mode, and upon here you can see adjust the resolution, frame rate and all, you can see. And then we have the more, upon here you can use the 50 MB maximum resolution mode. Then we have the live photo, which takes a 1 second behind and a 1 second after the photo is taken. And then we have the pro mode, which uses aperture ISO white balance based on your pro customization and all. Okay, so that, and apart from that we have the documentation and AS to go. So that was it regarding the quick tips, tricks and hidden features of the Iqoo 6 Lite. So that's for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.